Hi painters, so this is an example of what your video should look like. You need to show me the 5 tools you used and your minimum of 5 layers. Before we get started though, when you screencast, you need to make sure that the microphone is on so I can hear your voice when you're describing what you've done. So just tap off that to make sure it's recording. So here is my piece I made of my dog, and I'll show you my tools that I use first. I really liked using the pencil. I use it a bunch. I use the brush a lot as well, playing with the size of it constantly. Another thing I used a lot that I liked was the paintbrush, and a variation on the paintbrush I used this texture down here. So this texture right here I used in the grass, and I made it really, really big to kind of get that impression of like a rough texture. And my favorite tool is this smudging tool. So I use this smudging tool to blend different colors together when I was trying to make the grays kind of fade a little bit. And that one definitely was my favorite. Something new that I tried was I created a space using the rectangle in the bottom half to create that grass area. And I used a bucket and created a fade from dark to light within it. It took a lot of messing around and I really wasn't sure what I was doing, but it did work out in the end. My layers over here on the right, I can show you. I have 12 layers, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I took the advice of the woman in the video and I put everything on a separate layer so that I could adjust it later. I thought it was really helpful, especially when I made the grass all green and I had to go back and adjust it by hitting HSL adjustment right here and changing it from green like this to violet here. So I needed to be able to change one thing without changing everything. And so that was helpful. I'm gonna hit reset. So this is my piece, and your video should be something like this, including your reflection. The most challenging part for me, which is the final reflection question, was controlling my layers and remembering what layer I was on, and then moving layers, because I discovered that changing the position of the layer is a really big deal. So from this to this, I felt like my piece was a lot better. So that's it.